Happy New Year, Wildkits.
Now that we've come to the end of the first semester,
Whoa, we're halfway there. Indeed, seniors, we are halfway there. But before we get to celebrating, we take a look back at how ETHS prepares for final exams.
We'll highlight the semester in sports and hit the mat with girls' gymnastics.
We will also check in on the reform of student free period privileges, and E-Town has a rock show.
Yep, all that and more, much more, as we recap the fall 2009 semester.
And it starts right now.
Hi and welcome to the semester edition of Kid TV News. I'm Ellen Roeder alongside David Stillerman.
Following the recent events at Welsh Ryan Arena and the aftermath of the annual basketball game, many student opinions have been forming about the long-standing Evanston-New Trier rivalry. I hit the halls to hear from students on the matter. Stemming from the events after the last New Trier game at Welsh Ryan Arena, questions have surfaced about the status of the New Trier-Evanston rivalry. Some students feel that it's gotten out of hand.
Yeah, I do think it's gotten a little out of hand. It used to be just a little friendly competition, but now it's just turned into basically one big street ball with people getting hurt and a lot of violence.
Others feel that the events at the last game were a rarity, and the rivalry is still beneficial for both schools.
I think that, like this rivalry, any good rivalry has its fights. I mean, it hasn't got out of hand because no one's bringing like weapons to the game.
No, because it's really always been that way.
I think what happened about a month ago was a pretty out of hand, but I think the rivalries can still be really fun, and we can go back to normal and have it be a fun thing that both schools get into.
I don't think the New Trier rivalry even is a legit rivalry because they don't care about us and no one really cares about sports at the school.
We'll see at the next game if the rivalry stays as intense as it has been over the years. For Kid TV News, I'm David Stillerman.
Wow, E-Town sure had a lot to say about that long-standing tradition.
As the semester winds down, finals are right around the corner.
That reminds me, I should probably start studying.
Yeah, you think? Anyway, Isaac Katz hits the books to find out how E-Town prepares for final exams.
As finals approach, some students talk about their various methods of preparation.
Either I have like all my friends come together and study, or I just like take out all my notes and just like review everything.
I usually study alone because I can focus better.
But I usually start like playing really hard like over the weekend.
I usually study about a week to a week and a half before the finals are.
Grasping it right away, then I'm not going to put as much time into it.
I do it like 20 minutes before the test, actually. I don't really review that much.
But how much reviewing is actually going on inside the classroom?
Well, I haven't even started reviewing any of my classes yet.
Most of my teachers have given me packets.
We play Jeopardy, and my teachers will give us packets that we review with.
Overall, it seems like there's been adequate preparation in the classrooms.
So I think they're doing a really good job.
So no matter how you study this year, good luck on those finals. I'm Isaac Katz for Kid TV News.
Thanks, Isaac.
YOU is in full swing with programs servicing ETHS students. Here's Jack Grant with the info.
YOU, or Youth Organization Umbrella, has been a positive force in the Evanston community for 40 years. But what exactly is YOU?
Part of YOU's programming is 5 after-school centers, 2 elementary at Oakton and Washington schools, 2 middle schools at Chute and Nichols, and then at Evanston High School.
So what does YOU at ETHS offer?
Approximately after school with 3 components. One is academic support. Kids do homework, they get tutoring and assistance if they're struggling with some part of their academics. There are what we call life skills education, and they look at things like financial management and career planning and college planning and anger management and how do you get along with peers and with parents and all those sorts of things.
This organization also offers art classes, field trips to museums and sporting events, and puts together the annual Martin Luther King Day concert at the Chicago Music Institute. So whenever you need a little guidance in or out of school, want to brush up on your singing, meet new people, or even give back to your community, then head on down to the YOU office. For Kid TV News, I'm Jack Grant.
Great job, Jack.
Hey, David, did you hear about the rock show at E-Town?
Sure did. Here's Alex Martin with the lowdown.
Are you ready? people have heard about the ETHS rock concert show that was student-produced. The show happened on January 9th at ETHS. We met with the students who put on the show and asked them where the idea for the show started and when.
Well, we've been working on it for a while. We worked hard on it.
The idea started like 3 years ago. Jamie Davis and I got together and we were just like, we should do a concert.
Who helped you guys put together the show, and what role did they have?
And we talked to Ms. Collins, Superintendent Dr. Bowers, and just a lot of other people to get it organized.
Pat Garrity did a lot of the work.
Who performed in the show?
There were 16 bands from across the Chicagoland area.
My favorite band that played, all the bands were great. I couldn't choose a favorite one.
In your opinion, was the show a success?
It was January 9th. I mean, we had more than 100 people who come.
A lot of fun.
Raised more than $1,000, so pretty well. It's for fun for trips in the school, so, if you're going to Stratford, Japan, something like that, there's a funding place to help you now.
For Kid TV News, I'm Alex Martin.
Now let's send it over to Maria Success for our semester sports wrap-up.
Thanks, guys. We round up a great semester of sports with the ETHS Ultimate Highlight Reel.
ETHS Semester 1 Ultimate Highlight. Brought to you by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. Gatorade, is it in you?
Winter sports consists of girls' gymnastics. Here is Ellen Roeder on their season thus far.
Every day at 3:59, the girls' gymnastics team begins their stretching so that they are prepared to flip and tumble their way to victory. Thus far, however, some feel disappointed about the season. We asked senior captain Corinne Sondak to give us the scoop.
Has been just okay. We've had a lot of really close losses, like half a point, quarter of a point. It's been kind of rough, but we're working hard and our score is improving, which is good.
The team continues to have a positive attitude despite a series of losses this season. So far, the team has fallen to Highland Park, Glenbrook South, Maine South, and was awarded 8th place out of 10 at their own invitational. The girls still enjoy themselves, however.
Even like the team environment, we have a really good atmosphere. Like everyone's really friendly. There's a lot of girls, and we do everything together. Like a lot of sports, it's separate, varsity, JV, freshman, but like here we're all together in one gym.
Hope still remains for some wins in the remainder of the season, with the help of youngsters such as Michelle Frazier. I'm Ellen Roeder with Kid TV News.
Many b-ball fans would argue and defend their favorite NBA player. I started my final story for this semester working on a sound-off that had fans facing off on the great debate, Kobe or LeBron. But with the recent tragedy in Haiti and another earthquake rocking that nation as recent as Wednesday, January 20th, we here at Kid TV News feel the need to report on something worthwhile. We would like to ask all of E-Town to rally together and support in the relief efforts for Haiti. Please take time to reach out to our Haitian brothers and sisters here at E-Town and across the world. Please take a look at the websites on the screen and choose an organization to donate to. You can also visit the ETHS Community Service Office and donate and volunteer with one of their many programs. Thank you for your consideration. Back to Ellen and David in the newsroom.
Well, that is it for this episode of Kid TV News.
We'll be back with more next semester from the Kid TV News staff. And until next time,
Good luck on your finals, E-Town.